Yo, welcome back. This is the Diamond District Studios YouTube channel. I am Tabs. I am a recording and mixing engineer, aka VVS. In this episode, we're going to explore how to mix South African house music, focusing mainly on the vocal side. In this example, I am using a song by DJ Sjopa featuring the incredible PaulB. Without further ado, I'm just going to play a little bit of the song so that you can see what we are working with.
I want all the things that you promised me. I want all the time that you said you'd give.
Cool, so that's that. And just to give you an idea of where I started off, so this is without the processing. So you can hear it sounds super bland. There's no focus when it comes to the song or any basically ear candy. So what I do when I mix vocals, whether they be house vocals, whatever genre I'm dealing with at the time, I like to basically start by gainstaging. So what I mean by that is I will make sure that all my audio tracks are basically bouncing around where the meter on the meter here, the green meets the yellow. So once I have that, so basically I'm trying to bounce around -18 around there, and this is just good practice whether I'm recording or I'm gonna mix. So I just make sure that I'm bouncing around there, and I make sure that I have my color coding and my routing sorted out as you normally would. This just makes sure that you have a clear path whenever you are approaching your mixing. So I will solo the lead vocals. So I'll just go straight to the verse. Just loop that.
I want all the things that you promised me. I want all the time.
Cool. So the first thing that I did was I am pitch correcting. So I'm aware that PaulB likes his vocals pitch corrected, but not super auto-tuney. So then what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure that I'm staying in the key of the song, of the beat rather, and just applying a little bit of pitch correction. So this is with.
All the things that you promised me.
So you can notice,
I want
if you notice, I'm not doing too much. I'm just basically bringing it into the key of the song a little bit. And then what I'm doing after there is I am applying a little bit of compression using the LA2A.
I want all the things
So you can see I'm pulling
that you promised me.
-1, -2 dB.
Want
So it's not
all
too
the
much.
time.
And then I'm following that up with subtractive EQ using ProTools stock EQ. And I'm taking out a little bit of the lows. So I'm rolling off there some low mids. And then there's a huge scoop that I did there. So if I just play this.
I want all the things.
So you can see here that sounds honky. So I'm just taking that out.
I want
So after subtractive EQ, I'm applying a Brainworks. This is the 4000E SSL channel. And then what I'm doing here is I am scooping out those high mids because they can sound a bit brittle in the mix. And also the mic that I recorded this song with and the preamps that I was using were super cheap. So I think I was using a SE-X1A mic, or just the X1, through a Behringer 4 interface. So all those are like entry level gear, so I'm not expecting optimal or the best quality out of those, but still we try to make it work, because the song was recorded, I think, around, if I'm not mistaken, late 2018 or early 2019. I'm not too sure there. So after that, as I said, I'm scooping out a little bit of those frequencies around 3K. I'm also scooping out frequencies around 256. But all of these frequencies that I'm scooping out, you have to apply thinking and hearing as you are working on your own mix, because you can't take the numbers that I basically scooped out and try to apply them onto your mix, because your mix is totally different. It's in a different key, different vocalist, different vocal chain, different, just everything is different. So just listen and hear what the song is needing, and then just apply that. And then after that, I am applying de-essing. So this is with and without.
I want all the things that you promised me. I want.
So I'm not doing too much, but wherever there is like some sibilance, I'm taking out. And then all these lead channels are basically going into this channel here called leads. So all these lead vocals coming here. And then what I'm doing there is I'm applying a little bit of compression.
I want all the things.
And I'm also gating so that I can take out a little bit of the background noise that might be embedded on the vocals, whether it was background noise during the recording, from like just ambient noise, or headphone bleed. So I'm taking all of those out. And then following it up with another de-esser. This one is from Plugin Alliance.
I want all the things that you promised me.
And then I am doing my regular parallel compression trick, but this is how I think of it. I know that parallel compression composes of you sending a signal from your original channel, sending it to a separate channel, and then blending those two out. But this is how I achieve my own. Again, there are no rules to mixing. The only rule in my book is just has to sound good. So I'm just gonna play with and without.
I want all the things that you promised me. I want all the time.
So for me, what that is doing is that it's pushing the vocals up front. And then what I'm doing on this channel here, which is also a lead, it's actually a double of the, if you just look here, it's a double of the lead. So he's basically singing the same thing. However, I'm just using it to just creep into the mix and not be as loud as the lead.
I want all the things that you promised me. I want.
And the processing is similar. The only thing that's different is adding a doubler there, and it's also subtle. And what I'm doing with you'll notice that my pitch correction at the beginning of the chain is a bit different. So I am not compressing, but pitch correcting a bit more on the double, because I just needed to sit underneath the lead vocal and not be too prevalent in the mix, if that's the word. So I'm just moving right along. Let's go to the backing vocals. I'm going to loop a section that actually has backing vocals, so we'll go to the main hook.
All the time, all I need, you know. Want your attention, your attention.
So let's see, what did I do with the backing vocals? I am pitch correcting them. So hard, pitch correcting them hard, so that again they tuck into the mix a bit more and not stand out. And following that, so essentially all these 3 channels are coming into Bax 1, so it's here. And then what I'm doing on there is I'm applying an SSL 4000 E channel from Waves this time. Then what I'm doing is I'm also scooping out those 3K frequencies, because too much of those can sound harsh, but at the same time I don't have much control over the mix as far as the music side goes, because I am mixing against a 2-track, as you can see here, which is something that I feel like most people nowadays are running into, especially when you can't find or can't locate, for whatever reason, the separates to the audio files. Then I'm following that up with an RVox, doing a little bit of gating and compression. So just to be fair, let me just
all the time, all I need, you know.
So that's the backing vocals without processing, and then this is with,
Your attention,
so that's the SSL.
all the time, all I need, you know.
That's the RVox, and then I'm doing a little bit of widening using Infected Mushroom widener from PaulB.
All the time, all I need, you know.
So yeah, that's that. Following that up with an EQ. This is the Pro Q3 from Filter. And then I'm scooping out, let's see.
All the time.
So there's that low ringing frequency range around there. So I'm just scooping that out. And then, and again, that honkiness, honky sounding frequencies. And lastly, I am adding this backing vocal, which is acting more of an Adlib.
All the time.
So with this one, I'm also doing hard pitch correction and following it up with a hard compression settings on the 76, fast attack, mid release, and then I'm just applying the telephone effect. Just comes with stock with ProTools, so you can just find it under special effects telephone there. And then I am applying an auto pan just to make sure that it bounces across the stereo field and not be stuck in the middle of the stereo field. And also I don't want to automate it by hand, like draw out the automation, so I'd rather use this plugin here. So I'm just tying it to the tempo and I'm setting it to 3 bars, triangle low LFO, that's it. And then this track here is coming to Bax 2, and then on Bax 2 I have a doubler just to widen up even more, and then also another widener, so you can tell here I just exaggerated the effect, but that's what the song needed. And then let's see, and then all of these buses are coming to this bus here. So and then what am I applying there? So I have the mag 4, so I'm using the air band, and I'm also scooping out. So let's just see, I'm gonna bypass in and out.
All the time, all I need,
So it just makes everything brighter.
Want your attention, your attention.
So you can tell everything is a bit subtle. And then I am compressing, just basically sandwiching the whole vocal using low ratios, fast attack, medium to slow release.
All the time, all I need, you know.
So that's exactly what I'm doing. And then lastly, let's see what I'm doing on my master bus. So I'm just gonna bypass everything and bring it in as I go.
All the time, all I need, you know.
So what am I doing with this? This is an EQ from Brainworks and Plugin Alliance. I am taking out some lows in the sides, doing some scooping of unwanted frequencies here and there, and also just rolling off some highs on the side there. I am rolling off frequencies in the middle at 25 hertz, and then I'm also doing some scooping in the mids, mid frequencies in the mid range, in the middle section, excuse me. And am doing a scoop there around 1.5 or something. Yeah. So that's that. And then followed by waves. This is the TG Master Chain from Abbey Road. And I have it set on this. The only thing I changed on this preset here is I just lowered the gain to -6. That's it. So let's play with and without.
All the time, all I need, you know.
So I'm just doing that, and then following that up with my clipper. This is from T-Rex, IK Multimedia.
All the time, all I need, you know.
So as I've mentioned in the previous videos, this is where I get most of my my level, and then I am following that up with Soothe 2, just to take out all the harsh frequencies that might exist in the song.
All the time, all I need, you know. Want your attention, your attention.
So that's that. And then last in the chain is my L1 Ultra Maximizer. So this is my last plugin in the chain. I have just basically the output ceiling on -1.5. You can go -1, or you can go 0.05, whatever it is that you prefer to do, but I just prefer to have it on -1.5 in case I run into some samples that are going above in the safe zone. And then yeah, that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play the song, and then just let you vibe out to it. Thank you for watching. Please support the artist. I will leave all their details in the description. And yeah, just subscribe, share, like the video, and spread the word. Keep safe.
I want all the things that you promised me. I want all the time that you said you give. I want all the things that you promised me. I want all the time that you said you give. All the time, all I need, you know. Want your attention, your attention. All the time, all I need, you know. Want your attention.